I'm Jamie Bourke of Henderson Reeves. Today I'm going to chat quickly about commercial leases and rental rebates for tenants during the COVID-19 shutdown periods. I've had a number of landlord and tenant clients phoning me in the last few weeks seeking advice on their rights and obligations with regards to rental rebates on commercial leases during the lockdown periods. The first thing that I will do when I receive a call from a landlord or a tenant client is to refer them directly to the lease agreement. That's the written deed of lease document. If the deed of lease is in the sixth form Auckland District Law Society deed, then there is a clause in the lease, clause 27.5, which allows the tenants to require the landlord to give a rental rebate, being a fair proportion of rent. What constitutes a fair proportion of rent to be rebated will differ depending on the facts and circumstances in each case. It can depend on the term of the lease, the ability of the tenant to be able to partially open or run their business from home, and in many cases it requires a bit of negotiation between both parties. Some people don't have that clause in their lease. They either have an earlier edition of the ADLS lease or they have another form of deed. In those circumstances, then I'm still encouraging tenants and landlords to negotiate with one another. The key thing is to remember that there's an interest for both parties to have the tenant viably able to run their business following the end of the lockdown period. It's in the landlord's best interest to keep the tenant, and so there needs to be some negotiation between the parties. Just remember, we're all in this situation at no fault of either party, and so it's really important that we look out for each other. Stay safe, be kind, and if you need some assistance, please feel free to call. Thank you.